because I think we all need Jesus in our life. We're going to start with the scripture that I just ran across this morning. It literally just flashed across to me. Welcome. It is Sunrise Soul Sunday. And we are gathering here. I know I'm late. I'm so sorry. But the scripture that I came across. Okay. We need a little Jesus in our lives. Psalm 37, verse 27 through 29. Turn away from evil and do good, so shall you dwell forever. For the Lord loves justice. He will not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the children of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell upon it forever. I thought it was so strange that when I flipped open this Bible, I think it fell a little bit and it just flipped open and I saw this verse. There is wicked around you guys, okay? Especially around the social media account. There's something going on around the social media stalkers, the gang stalkers. So if you have not checked out the last pick a card, definitely go see how people are viewing your social media, okay? I give a lot of information about that situation, okay? But I definitely feel like there's somebody you're dealing with. They may also be into tarot. They may also be into, spirituality, okay? Sorry, I just need to reorganize myself. Hello, welcome in, you guys. So, you guys are on and popping. You guys are persevering and staying persistent and enduring all of these different challenges, obstacles, performances, hard work on the daily, fatigue, enduring intense workouts. You guys are staying so dedicated and determined. You're so strong, and people see you with a game face. They see you with a poker face. These people cannot discern your current challenges. You are persevering to the highest degree. Some of you guys overrated your intuition, and you didn't think that it would be this intense of a challenge. You didn't think you would have to endure so long. Some of you guys, you did not realize how much work this intense studying was going to be, okay? I definitely talked about my studies over on my lifestyle channel, so you guys can go ahead. I'll probably link it somewhere. But you guys, you need to understand, you don't have to struggle to get to your intended outcome. Manifestation is about living and playing the wonder-filled game of life creatively. You are the creator. You create your reality by taking intuitive and spiritually led steps, okay? You guys have a struggle. I don't know if you are, always watching these tarot readings. This could be you. So this is about you checking your own tarot deck constantly as well. It's not just about watching online. If you continue to make the same choices, you'll continue to get the same outcome. You guys cannot be watching tarot. You need to be focused on your studies. I'm also just getting that there is a situation you didn't know that you would be going through so many, you would have so many bad days, okay? And it just makes these social media stalkers and gang stalkers so much more unbearable, because a lot of you guys are intuitive, spiritual, empathic beings. You need to persevere. You have a generous amount of energy. No wonder why people see you as so resilient, so enduring, so strong, because you have been enduring something, you know, for a long time, a hurt, an injury, trying to recover from something because of some type of evil. What was the verse? Psalm 37. These people, they will perish. They will perish. Oh my God, you're beautiful. I was just passed through. Hello, Manuel. Thank you. Something has happened most recently on your social media account through the air element that a lot of people have just recently, there's been a wave of communication and a wave of information about the current resistance, the current opposition. These are some nasty enemies. They are so in an uproar. They are so defensive and angry and hostile and embarrassed. They hate you and they feel dumb. Something that you've done on your social media account have got these people dumbfounded. You may have blindsided these people. Something that you guys have done have blindsided these people, but I'm getting that they didn't see all the growing pain. They didn't see all of the hard days, the bad days. All they're seeing is a clear vision, the right timing, and you with the financial opportunity. What is that? I never heard of that before. Abnaga style. You guys, your enemies are experiencing a reversal. Your enemies are experiencing deceleration. Your enemies have quite the distance to feel, even, and even trying to align themselves with you. You're welcome, Nikki. Hello, hello, hello. These people, something that you've done on your social media account got these people in an uproar. It has these people and I feel like ultimately this was this was a heart chakra awakening for everybody. It's like they woke up to their greed. They woke up to their envy. They woke up to their negative forces. Like I said, something about you may have put these people in their place. With the air element, you gave them the communication and the information they were missing when they decided to become an enemy. Something about you love these people deeply and unconditionally. Something about you love your enemies. You're not mad at them. But they have been resistance and opposition to your path. They have been the antagonist in your main character story. Your social media got these people in an uproar because they feel so dumb and stupid and embarrassed. And, you may have blindsided them with all of this clear vision, but they didn't see all of the planning preparation. They did not see that you were in cosmic flow. They did not see all the amount of energy and capability you really have. You are not their enemy. You are their hero. You should be happy. You are not these people's enemy, because some of these people, they have been experiencing a decline. They have been going backwards. Some of them have lost their wealth. Some of them, they got exposed for being a catfish. And they, maybe you guys exposed a catfish. Did y'all expose a catfish? I'm shouting. It's either that this person was a catfish, or kind of like the catfish as a symbolism of something fake being revealed. Something about y'all on this social media account, there was a disillusionment that happened. I'm getting that people got to communicate from whatever you posting, got people in an uproar. I'm hearing something about you when they saw your work, when they got communication about something that you've done. on your social media account. They saw just how inspired and creative you are. They see how much energy you have. They see you as being so, having so much capacity, having so much strength. These people, something about your life and the way that you have had this capability, comprehension, clear vision, and opportunity meets the perfect timing. These people have been disillusioned by these other people. I'm getting that this, whatever's happened in this community, you, it's like like, honestly, they might see it as something that you've done to blindside them, something that you've done to attack them back, or get your lick back. But the truth is out, and I feel like this was like, through the air element, this was the block to the heart chakra. This was the block that these people needed to know. And you and this cohort, you guys have been ascending together. You guys have been raising your consciousness together, especially as they become so disillusioned with these other people, these evil people that will dwell there forever. Like I said, some of them is losing their wealth. They're losing their money. Some of them have like come to a complete standstill because of you. I'm hearing that something that you've done have literally shooketh everybody. You are shocking everybody. This is not, you might be like, oh my God, but I'm just feeling like I have to persevere and I have to study all the time and I have to work this and that and I have to stay grounded, you know? But these people definitely are not seeing the behind the scenes. And I feel like this was your advantage. You start to move in silence is something that I'm hearing. Some of you guys start moving in silence and you stop letting these people. And I feel like once you took away your moves, once you took away like the information that they need, the communication that they need to, like I said, you are not their enemy. You are their hero. Your expression of your skills on your social media account is not only like, it gives people the insights that they need to solve their problems. You are the liberator. These people want to act like you're their enemy. They really are super codependent on you and have been an energy vampire draining you for their psychic survival. These people have been on your ass like white on rice. Won't leave you alone, stalking you. Every move that you make, every step that you turn, every breath that you take, there's someone harassing you. Y'all, some of y'all have to take a social media break because I feel like something that you've done, it was like blindsiding them. They were not expecting this. And so this actually like decelerated them. This actually made them reverse. This actually made them go backwards. Some of them are losing thousands and thousands of followers because people saw them as a catfish. Some of these people, they have lost respect in the community. A lot of these people have a very terrible reputation because of this negative psychic surviving that they've been doing. But that you have to grow beyond this energy vampire. You have to, you have to stay motivated. You have to stay determined because somebody is so, this is just a nasty and like life-sucking, draining person. It's their funeral. Something that you're doing as a service. You're like, this is ultimately to help you. I'm not your enemy. I'm your hero. Stop trying to act like you know where to go and what to do. These people have no idea what to do. That's why they have been so attached to you like a newborn baby. Some of these relationships are coming to an end because of how they have, like, some of them, they keep committing social faux pas. They're embarrassing themselves. Something about them being very ghetto, like a rat in the projects. Something about them climbing through the tunnels like of mice and men. These people, I'm hearing something about you. You keep getting rewarded in their face. You keep getting accelerations in their face. They're declining, going backwards, failing, not growing, not getting the information that they need because of your great boundaries on your, like, you guys definitely, somebody recently posted, oh, that's too competition mindset. But No, they have the competition mindset because they keep coming to, you know, other people's social media, stealing artwork, stealing, stealing, and trying to pretend with an ego that they're not actually being saved and liberated by you. Some of these people, because of how the boundaries that you have recently put up, these people are shrinking violets compared to you. You have been turning away from this evil. And these people are dwelling in their conformity forever. Some of them are very bad influences. Some of them, they really failed at life. Did not succeed in accomplishing, did not establish themselves. And you are preserved forever. You are very well established. You're not going anywhere. You guys are meant to travel the world. They see you traveling a lot, persevering, moving your house a lot. They see a lot of endings. They see you growing old. A lot of these people are literally watching you for their whole entire life. For the rest of their life, they're attached to you. But you get to move on and be preserved while they decline and fail at life. Hi, Laura. You are so abundant. You have most recently, with this heart chakra activation, you have most recently expanded your capacity to love. The fact that you still love these people unconditionally is so beautiful. Your big, compassionate heart is what they seeing on your social media. You're welcome. But they're dwelling there forever because of the love was not reciprocated. It's bittersweet, right? But your justice is here. While they decelerate, you are well preserved and established forever. Your legacy is here, is what I'm hearing, a lot of you. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell upon it forever. You guys are, hi Joey, bittersweet. You are well preserved and inherited the land. You inherited the property. You inherited the land. You inherited the financial reward. You inherited all of this growth. They see your abundance. They see what you have inherited. This was the karmic inheritance. Once you resolve this evil and put them into the justice, you are like, you knew that you were a saint. A lot of you, they're like, oh, maybe this is just your karma, all this. You knew that you were a saint. Your karmic inheritance is the reward. Your karmic inheritance was not what you felt was the punishment. That is beautiful. No matter how bad it seems to get, something about you guys persevered through something so challenging, what seemed like an unbearable cross. The way that you are enduring, you are so strong. Be so proud of yourself, because you just expanding your heart even more and more and healed your mind, your body and mind after this destruction, this evil tried to prevail. You have brought justice to this. You have been a saint. You haven't done nothing wrong. These are people who obstruct justice. These are the injustice. These are the evil. They will dwell there forever. Psalm 37, verse 27 through 30, if you did not catch it in the intro. Turn away from evil and do good. You are a saint. Your work through the sixth house is to do good. But the children of the wicked will be cut off. I'm hearing those wicked children, they at the south node, they getting cut out of the wheels, they losing money, jobs, they losing homes, they losing properties. Those children of the what is it? The wicked children, they're getting cut off from you. This is the end of the relationship for a lot of them, and they no longer can accelerate on you. Some of them, they have been trying to take off with your shit. Somebody almost walked off with all my stuff. They tried to take your essence, personality, gifts, skill. They wanted to take a piece of you. Some of these people, if you're dealing with theft, people who have been stealing your property, your intellectual property as well, These people thought that they was going to run off with your shit and make it pop. Now they declining. Nobody's paying attention. They're shrinking violet, getting exposed for being a catfish, getting exposed for being inopportune, having an ill will, wicked, evil, defensive, angry. Some of these people were just mad that they were in a lower social class than you. They know that they don't even know that they were committing these faux pas. Somebody's name that starts with the letter H, A, J. Some of them, they defensive and jealous of your style that you keep showing up. And these country ass bitches cannot dress. They very ghetto. I'm hearing something about them. They don't know how to act in a social setting. They don't know how to, like, this the way that you show up and you just always so put together. You are a saint. Something about you, you have learned how to engage in a social setting. You're very mindful, very respectful, and they just come in and embarrass you. They keep committing faux pas, and this is making them feel even, that makes them even more embarrassed, that they don't even know that they're like doing something awkward. I'm hearing that a lot of these people that y'all coming around having fun with, there's parties, there's social settings, they're embarrassing themselves real bad in front of people, and they don't even realize it. Some of them, they are getting called out for this. They're getting called out for being a catfish. They're getting called out for being fake. Everybody becoming disillusioned. It's transformation. It's definitely been a huge ego death for everybody. But your ego death is leading to greater self-worth. Enhance your self-respect. Their ego death is leading to their deceleration. Their ego death is leading to their reversal in life. They will not be doing well. They are not getting any inheritance. They are literally cut off. I'm hearing their abundance is cut off. They will not have, like, never be. Things that you do, you will be never rich, never popping. Like, they because of some type of wicked that they've done. They will dwell there forever. This is very unfortunate. Your growth and whatever you've done to protect yourself against these people, they can no longer survive off of you. It's the end of the relationships. Now that the truth is out with this air element, that somebody has been obsessed with tarot readings, they got exposed for being a delusional high priestess. Some of them got exposed for being a clout chaser, social hungry, fame hungry diva. I'm hearing something about they fall. They fall. I'm hearing they fall. And I'm also getting that people, especially like if these are people who've been trying to attack romantic partners, your partners fall in love with you. You were never going to be, they were never in love with you. Never going to be. I wish no harm. I feel that they are human. Same. And that is the beautiful heart chakra activation that you have. You are not their enemy. You are their hero. Something about you can save these people's lives. But you have been getting guidelines and instructions on how to handle these people. If you continue to make the same choices, you'll continue to get the same outcome. You keep going into new environments and not having the correct boundaries, not following your instructions and guidelines from your spiritual team, you will get the same outcome. Like I said, something about you may overrate your intuition in a certain environment. And this is not, some of this is not intentional, right? Some of this is just like ignorance is bliss. You don't think that certain things will have an impact the way that they do. You didn't think that you have to endure as much as you're enduring. But you are going to get so much reward for all of this hard work. Keep persevering, friends. Keep persevering. Find things that pleasure you as much as you can, because I know that this is like your Taurus energy is a fixed modality. So you're having to sustain, you're having to persist, you're having to endure, you're having to persevere, friends. You are not finished. You have more studying to be done. But I definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel, friends. Your approach forward, I I love playing the wonder-filled game of life creatively. Inspiration and creativity. Sagittarius energy, the world traveler. You are very clear within your vision. When you have a clear vision, you can set clear intentions and hold fast on those positive and clear beliefs. You are going to be so delighted by your pleasures. You're going to be so delighted with your work through the sixth house. But as you move and learn how to emotionally regulate, you have just been understanding that there are many bad days in a good life. This moment may hurt, but the natural state of my life is not pain. It's a very big difference when you start to see the bigger picture, when you start to when you persevere through some difficult emotions. I may be feeling pain now because of all of the disappointments of my friends, all of these different, people who turn defensive and angry. Real, bottom of the barrel, crab barrel ass bitches. They were not your wish fulfillment. They're very ghetto and tasteless compared to you. And some of them, even though you are liberating them, they will never have the social standing that you have. They will never, they're jealous of your good days. They're jealous of your pleasures in your life. They're jealous that you're not in a state of pain. They hate to see you, in a wonder-filled life. So these relationships where people are envious of your pleasure and your beauty, those relationships have to come to an end. I know that you may love these people through the fourth house. They felt like family. They felt like family. These are deep friends that you have roots with. You are learning, some of you guys are learning the difference between romantic relationships, romantic love, and platonic love. Some of you guys are learning how to regulate your emotions such that good days, you can handle the bad days and you can handle the good days, and you can always remember that all things heal with time. You guys are just struggling with, some growing pains, and you have to, it just can feel so stressful, as you push yourself, to the edge every day. I remember hearing this quote. What was the quote? It was like, go 110%, go hard, as hard as you can. If you're not drained by the time you hit the bed, then you did not do the day right. Something about you may be getting to the bed after all this intense work and study and persevering and enduring some type of work and service and heal, like something that you're doing through the sixth house. It's actually very tiresome. It actually takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of work, but you are so inspired and creative around it. This is just such an abundant energy. All of this is coming from the heart. And that is the beauty of you, okay? Some of you guys, you are building home, you're building a sanctuary, and you need to keep going around this thing, okay? I'm getting that some of these homes, roommate situations, friends, romantic partners, a lot of these people where you may have, built homes with these people, these relationships are coming to an end. But I feel like for a lot of you, this especially, that you're struggling, you're emotional about, your friends, and you're growing away from this cohort, you're growing away from these people. You are the one that had the dedication. You are the one that had the dedication to achieve. You were the one who did all the work. You are the one that experienced all of the ascension tension. And you coming back and bringing truth and information from your quest for information and knowledge through Sagittarius. You showing, you mastering your communication and intelligence about, through, for your, like I'm hearing with your work, you're actually these people's hero. But something about these people, especially the enemies, right? They will experience this hard awakening, but it is, they have to sacrifice. They have to sacrifice, and they will be going backwards before, some of these people will be going backwards before they can go forward again. For others, they will dwell there forever. You have been giving strict instructions and guidelines from your spiritual team. You need to keep them and don't make the same mistakes again with these relationships, because some of you guys, you keep going into these friendships and forgiving, right? And they keep showing you that they're a loser. They keep showing you that they keep taking karmic behaviors. something about this person, you guys start working on it, and then, you know, something happens, they get triggered, or, you know, these relationships are ending. When these people keep making the same mistakes over and over again, they are triggered, okay? And it doesn't feel like they're going to change. And something about you leaving these friends who are, you know, these fake friends, these people wearing facades. You keep going into these relationships that you are questioning. You keep going into these relationships that you're not, you know, you don't feel totally safe in them. You not feeling safe in a relationship, you know, that awkward feeling that you feel, that tension that you feel around someone, that discomfort, that uncomfortability that you feel with these people, that is a signal to your physiology that you are uncomfortable and that something about you is not feeling safe with someone. You need to pay attention to your physical body and what it tells you. You guys keep going into these relationships with these friends that are wearing facades. They fake as hell. If you continue to make the same choices, you will continue to get the same outcome. Some of these people are taking your information to drain you psychically. Some of these people are taking your information to compete against you in a secret competition. The best thing that you can do is remove, you know, especially if you're dealing with somebody who you know they're a nasty enemy, they will do anything. You have a clear vision through the sixth house. You are meant to travel the world and to have a beautiful life. And they know it. These people have no clear vision. Like I said, they surviving off of you. These fake friends around, if you have to cut everybody off so that you can find where the disturbances are coming from, because these are wicked people and you are a saint with them. You have no ill will with them, no, you know, ulterior motive. People are coming around you with ulterior motives. So if you need to take a break from everybody, somebody's name that starts with the letter F, if you need to take a break from everybody, then do that. Please. Okay, friends? Something about there's a new opportunity here. And I'm hearing that it was divinely timed. And if you got a new opportunity and you're like wondering if you should choose this new opportunity over over, you know, returning to something else, you have to remember we have our affirmation. If I continue to make the same choices, I will continue to get the same outcome. If someone shows you non-cooperation every single time, if they make you feel unsafe and uncomfortable, why do you keep making those same choices? There's a new opportunity. Take a leap of faith in a new direction. Okay? That's what I'm seeing right now, friends. Let's get the tarot to wrap. See if we can get, you know, somebody here just took a major loss and they're decelerating real bad, especially with this retrograde, you know, Mercury retrograde. I'm getting this gossip around this time, this fighting around this time. A lot of people are in a uproar about this, you know, the communication that they're getting on your social media. Whatever you're posting, something about the way that you are clothed, your style, okay, friends, the way that you are showing up with these outfits and things of that nature. The style, your aesthetic, they're very sensitive to the way that you placing your aesthetic on your social media. They shake and they hate the fact they hate you. They hate you. They want to pretend like they weren't liberated by you, but you can liberate them and then leave them where they at, because this relationship ending is also, you know, because of how you're a saint, you are going to dwell on forever. You are the one that's not going to be forsaken. You are the one that, you know, is inheriting the land. You are the one that's getting the property. You're getting the promotion. You're getting the position of leadership. You are the one that they chose. You are the person that's, you know, if they were competing with you for a partner, you are the one that is in love with them. You are the one that will dwell on forever. And these are the people that are getting cut off. So let those situations end. They may be painful, but that is not your natural state. You will move through you will grow through this, okay? You will grow through this. Somebody's name is Ava. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. The reason why you're struggling is because you feel invested in some of these relationships, right? You feel invested with these people. You feel like you put down roots with the fourth house. And, you know, you have kind of nurtured some of these situations. But you were given, I'm hearing something about a Pisces. But I feel like, you know, you nurtured these, you know, relationships. There was a degree of comfort. I'm not going to say that there was not, like, you know, your physiology won't tell you all the time. Sometimes the physiological reaction to somebody is very clear. Like if you immediately, like if somebody immediately comes around you and you tense up immediately, that is definitely a sign to like pull your energy away. But some of these people through the fourth house, these were family. These were comfort zones. You may have built some type of domestic space with these people. And this is the investment. You're attached to the possessions that you share. You're attached to the memories. You're attached to the resources that you share together. You're attached to some material thing that you guys had together. But things are different now. You have to embrace transformation, okay? Because this situation has not been collaborative at all. We have the Magician. And we have the World. Like I said, yeah, this relationship is over, right? Although you feel invested, you have closure around it, right? You know that not every investment works out that way. I definitely, you know, I'm not going to say that, you know, for some of you, like I said, these people are manifesting you back because for some of you, especially if these are romantic partners, you are their world. They have fallen in love with you, and they are just like, they have not realized just how invested they really were. They didn't realize that all these different attachments that y'all was having together was creating and making you the authority in each other's lives. Something about a separation or a painful situation, emotional situation that you've had with somebody, you guys are resolving that pain. You're resolving that situation because this person is realizing that they are quite literally in love with you. You guys are manifesting back. That cycle of pain and shame is over. You will not continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. But for others, like I said, you have your closure. And although you feel invested in these wicked people, some of these people, especially the wicked ones, some of these relationships, you have manifested away from them. You have gotten all of the skills, all of the communication. You have harnessed all of the elements: earth, air, water, fire. You are such a talented spiritualist. A lot of you guys, you're becoming even more experienced at your work. That is so beautiful. Especially if this is about a lover, stay tuned because later on today we will be having, how does your crush think about you? How are they, what are they thinking about you? How are they feeling about you? And we definitely have people in the collective who have mastered themselves to quite a degree. There's an interesting and juicy topic coming up for crushes, right? So if you're interested in that, check out the pick a card readings. But for these wicked people, you got your closure around them and realize that some of this was not a good investment, or you've been given guidelines and instructions around these people. You cannot, you know, they see that you have an opportunity. Some of these people are clout chasers. Some of these people are opportunists. You cannot move forward with fake opportunists. You have been given clear instructions. Some people are getting fired. Some of you guys are the boss and you're making the executive decision. Some people are getting fired. Some people are getting left out. They're getting cut off from you. They get no more access to you, friends, okay? That is the guideline. That is the instructions. These people are reversing, going backwards in life, declining. Some of these people, especially if they're older, some of them, they had, you know, they almost, if they would have made the right decision, their timeline would have been extended. Something about them, if they chose lust over true love, these people are at the south end and they will be, I try not to predict any life or death with my cards, But for some of you guys, if you are especially like special cases, there are people in the collective where they cut off, you know, they cut off years of their life after making a poor decision. And I'm getting that that was evil and wicked that took over these people. And although you felt invested, you have the communication that you need to move on. I love you. I'm hearing that your closure is here. I love you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know what you guys thought about Sunrise Soul. Something about you, be free. You are meant to travel the world. You're not meant to be bound by anything. Okay? You're not meant to be bound by domestic spaces with these people. You're not meant to be bound by stuff. You're not meant to be bound by karmic relationships. You are not meant to be bound by failures. You are freeing yourself from disappointment, freeing yourself from rejection issues, freeing yourself from facades, freeing yourself from energy vampires, freeing yourself. With this communication that you just got, you have found the missing piece to get your closure. I love you, and I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for the pick card.